college football in the city, fucking, unless you're like a bar that's known for that specific college.
Yeah, I would assume.
Right. Professor Tom's.
I don't even know what that is.
That was a big deal. First place I
Right.
ever ran a show, which was an open mic with Ashley Gavin.
Oh, okay,
Back in
Ashley
the
Gavin.
day. We're talking 2017.
Okay.
It was a Michigan bar. It was a Patriots Michigan bar.
Oh, that's an interesting combination.
Professor Tom's.
Okay. Ah, all right. The name.
Yeah.
All right, got it.
Yeah. They did not like us after a couple weeks.
Oh, the open mics.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I can't blame them.
Yeah.
I don't blame them. An open mic is kind of a sign of bad, I would say, for a bar.
That it's stage 1 cancer for a bar.
Oh yeah, I would say further. I think karaoke's stage 1,
Karaoke stage 1.
and then open mic is stage 2.
Where's trivia in all this?
Trivia? I gotta say, trivia is like if somebody says they have high cholesterol, it might be the good cholesterol.
Okay.
It could be the good cholesterol,
Okay.
or it could be the bad with trivia. I've seen trivia work if done right. It can be fun. It can bring in a neighborhood crowd. But then other times it could clog your arteries and kill the bar.
It's a lot. The host makes or breaks it.
It does, and it's the type of people who are coming in for trivia.
They take it so seriously.
Yeah, and it's like, I don't know, maybe there is competitive trivia players because a lot of bars have this. This is not like an uncommon thing anywhere, like not just in New York. I see this shit all over the place. So I don't know. I'm trying to think if I don't think I've ever actually I've walked in and been like, oh shit, they got trivia.
Have you ever tried to walk in but like a half hour before trivia starts?
Oh yeah, no, they start coming in.
That's the biggest. Oh my god.
Yeah, they start coming in.
You think like the UN's in Senate?
Yeah, well, you're just like, oh, what's happening? And you know, nobody's saying, oh, trivia in 30 minutes or whatever. It's just, I'm like, oh wow, this place is picking up, and then you're like, oh, it's trivia.
So it's like that's my table. You're like,
yeah,
what?
Yeah,
Is this Cheers.
Yeah, I know.
Kind of is.
It is. You know, so sometimes it works. Have you seen this thing that is lectures on tap?
I'm seeing lectures on tap.
I think that might also be a sign. Because
that's the in liberal cities, that's the sign.
That's a sign you need at least an MRI. You need some scanning done.
Yeah, it's a lump.
Yeah, I went to one.
You went to a lectures on tap?
I did because I was just curious. I was like, all right, I just kind of wanted to see because these things sell out within minutes.
Lectures? Is that like is it someone running it?
Is that
the name of the company, Lectures on Tap?
Or the group that does it? No, that's actually in New York. That's a group that's running Lectures on Tap.
It's good. That's good marketing.
Well, that's why I went. I kind of was like, I'm curious. I mean, these things were selling out minutes. You have minutes to buy tickets. And there's about 60 to 80 maybe available.
Well, where was the bar?
This one was on the Upper West Side, that little stretch of bars there in the 80s on Columbus.
Yeah, there's a college bar over there. If you said the name, I'd know it.
I mean, the place I went, you would know.
It's like down the hatch. It's all the same.
That type
group.
of stuff. And then you go downstairs, whereas clearly on a Tuesday, they would get absolutely no one down there. And it was full. There was probably 70, 80 people.
Okay.
It's ticketed. Their tickets aren't even that cheap. They're like $20-$25.
On the Upper West Side, that's going to sell out.
And it does sell out. Yeah. And the lecture sucked. I mean, it was terrible.
What was it?
It was... I didn't take this one because I wanted to go, but it was the only one I could get in time.
Okay.
It was, why do people cheat?
You could pay me $25. I'll tell you why.
Yeah, I mean, and they went through it. It's like, I was like, this is... I don't know. I was like, clearly this guy like is dedicated a lot of his academic professional career to coming up with a thesis around this because there was like data points and anthropology, and I was like, this is not interesting.
Dude, that's most of academia. I don't understand. What, that's your job? Is to study why people cheat?
Well, I don't think that's his specific job, but it falls under his umbrella of things.
What are his other umbrella
I don't know.
things?
I don't know, but it wasn't good. And so, I think the now as I'm still on that email list. I think I probably unsubscribed at this point, but the lectures are getting more and more like not bizarre, but like really narrow niche, like.
Okay.
And so I think it still works. All I was looking at was, I was like, the two people who were running it, I'm like, you just pocketed a lot of money.
Good for them.
I'm like, you just pocketed probably $1,500 to $2,000 in this, like, whatever, 75 minutes or however long it was. I'm sure they pay him something.
Yeah.
And they pay the bar nothing because everybody's buying shit on a Tuesday. Right? So they got a nice little business model.
These Columbia professors aren't doing anything.
I don't know if he was even, I wouldn't say he was a Columbia professor.
No? Who else is studying this kind of bullshit?
I don't know where he was, but like it was weird. I think he studies anthropology and he decided to come up with this thing, and he's probably written articles and it gets a lot of clicks.
I don't understand anthropology. Like as a career. As a field of study, I understand.
I understand why people study it.
It's a nothing.
But like, I don't know what you do with it.
You make up fake lectures about why people cheat.
Yeah, like, so it's more of a, I would look at it is more like a hobby degree.
Right.
Right? Like, I find that the subject interesting.
Yes.
About learning about, these, the Aztecs fucking did this, and whatever people of Mesopotamia did this. Like, it's interesting.
Like,
Yeah, it could be interesting. But, like, I don't know what the utility of it is other than some insight. Like, I don't know the practical utility of it. Like, I don't know. What do you fucking do with that?
Anthropology? Archaeology? What does an archaeologist do?
No, I mean,
they just dig all day?
They
got like a little brush and they brush things?
But you can actually it's narrow, but you could at least be like, okay, I'm part of the Natural Museum of History or something, right? Like, you probably are working for a not-for-profit and whatever, but at least I don't know what you do with anthropology. I think it's really kind of, you're in the world of academia.
Anthropology, yeah.
Yeah. Archaeology's a little different, but similar. It's all kind of the same.
But, like, how can you be an archaeologist in New York? Where are you digging?
Oh, I mean, you're not here. I think you are...
Where?
You're Indiana Jones. You go abroad.
You're Indiana Jones? You're stealing... That's what all of them are doing? They're stealing the Holy Grail?
Are they looking for the Holy Grail? They're looking...
Is every archaeologist looking for the Holy Grail?
I think
Are they treasure hunters?
I think it's like choose your own adventure. I don't know, but I would assume
it's like a Goosebumps book?
Yeah, I think it's like, okay, I'm going to be an archaeologist that looks specifically into, I don't know, fucking dinosaurs or Aztecs or whatever. And that's my focus is just going to be that. And you go wherever you think there's dinosaur bones, or you go wherever there, whatever like if you were just like, I study pyramids. So you go around the world and you're looking at these pyramids. I don't know.
You're only a dinosaur archaeologist? What happens if you come across a bone and they're like, oh, this is a missing murder case from 40 years ago? You're like, throw it out.
You got to call one of your classmates.
I don't do that.
You got to go on your... Well, they probably are on LinkedIn, too. They probably got
archaeologists are on LinkedIn?
I bet you they are. Everybody's on there. Comics are on there, for God's sakes. And they put that they're a comic.
That's... Yeah.
Which
I know people that produce shows that put the shows they produce on
yeah, and I was like, okay, yeah, so here's the thing, nobody fucking cares.
No one... they talk about that more than their job.
Well, I don't see their job. Like, I don't know what they do.
They might not even be working at that job. That might be a fake job.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say 80% of them have a, whatever type job. It's not a great job.
They need a no-show job. They need a Kawhi Leonard type situation.
They do, but they don't. Some of them don't have Kawhi Leonard type skills.
They don't have. They don't know any tree companies.
Yeah, or billionaires. They don't know billionaires and whatnot. But yeah, I think I bet you there's probably OnlyFans people on LinkedIn at this point.
Well, they're the richest people in the world.
Yeah, no, OnlyFans, that platform when it IPOs, man. Like,
you think it's going to IPO? Is it getting ready to IPO?
I don't know if it is, but they release numbers and it's...
Oh, it's insane.
Yeah, I mean, if they IPO'd, I don't know what the valuation would be, but it would be extremely high based on what they have shown.
Well, some of these girls, they're making like NBA player money.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. There's a lot of fucking dorky fucking guys who...
That's recession-proof.
Don't want or try to live in reality.
Good for them.
You know, their girlfriend is an OnlyFans woman.
I don't get how you market that, though.
Market what?
Like, if you're an like, how'd you start?
You take your clothes off, it would seem.
Yeah, but where'd you put that on? Reddit?
I don't know. You could just go to, just talk to fucking dorky guys and be like, I'm on OnlyFans. It probably spreads like wildfire.
Yeah, but where do they meet? At these drinks on tap? Lectures on tap?
Maybe. I don't know. But, like, I think you, at this point, you probably have to be very specific about what you're doing. Like, I am into Muppets. And
Muppets?
Yeah, it could be somebody who's into Muppets. Or I'm going to dress up like Princess Leia. And then
Princess Diana.
And I'm going to strip, you know, or whatever it is.
Crash in your car.
You know, people are sort of into whatever. It's the same as, like, you know, the porn doesn't find the end user. The end user finds the porn.
I feel like it has to find them first. You got to put the product out there, right?
I guess, yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
You just throw crack on the street. Eventually, people get addicted. What do you have? What's the crack? Well, I know what the crack is.
Well, I think I just think there's enough people on there now. It's just like, okay, I want something more tailored.
Is there a Discover page on OnlyFans?
That's
a good idea. I should be a product manager at OnlyFans.
That I don't know. I've never been on the platform, so I have no idea. But I assume it's like any other platform where there's a search, and you're like, I'm looking for this, and all the shit comes up. So the more, you know, specific, I don't think it's any different than, you know, if you're doing advertising for some shit, right? Like the copy that you use has to attract who you're looking for.
Yeah, but where are you putting that? You put that copy on a billboard, a newspaper.
Yeah, I don't know.
Instagram? Do people do that?
Maybe it's on Instagram, but maybe the platform itself is now more of a, you search TikTok? Around, you know, you can, maybe it's more like that. I've never been on it, but like, I don't know. I don't know.
Also, how do you prove you're old enough to do that? That was another thing I've thought of.
Oh, I'm sure they have some system. It's probably not much more stringent than FanDuel.
FanDuel's insane. That's insane that you're allowed to just bet from your phone.
Yeah, and if you're an athlete, apparently.
These athletes can't understand. Don't do it.
Yeah, if you're like that's what I don't understand. If you've been actively recruited when you were a teenager, and then you're playing in college, why even bet on this shit? Like,
because it's fun.
Yeah, I get it, but like,
you ever consider that?
Yeah, I get it, but like, I still don't get it. Like, the risk reward is so low. It's so low.
What I don't get is how are these leagues? They're partnering with the FanDuel, the DraftKings, the Caesars, and the players are like, "All right, I'll use it." They're like, "No, not you."
Oh yeah, I mean,
we're just gonna keep pushing it on your person.
Yeah, the hypocrisy is insane. You're fucking advertising this shit in the middle of the game.
Crazy. And
you have the commentators actually making predictions, and you're seeing the point spread change during the game because they flash it in the second half of every sport. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a level of hypocrisy there, sure.
I mean, we talked about this last week, me and Jess. It's cheapened what betting is. Betting used to be you
had to
go
know
the
somebody.
You had to.
You had to fucking know somebody.
Exactly.
You had to know. I used to go through my doorman.
Used to go through the doorman.
Yeah, he knew a guy.
The doorman knew a guy.
Yeah,
but
doorman.
The doorman wasn't a bookie.
No, he wasn't. But
Okay.
but he knew a guy.
But that's like what doormen did, I feel like.
That was the beauty of having a doorman.
That was most of the reason they were a doorman.
You
could open the door yourself.
Dude, if I didn't have it wasn't like a super fancy luxury building. It was like, it's one of these buildings in Murray Hill where we put up the wall and turn a 1-bedroom into a 2-bedroom.
I've done it.
Yeah,
I did it for 4 years.
Yeah, and so it wasn't like a fancy building, but I would have been utterly disappointed if none of the doormen could help me. And I specifically just went down there and asked.
You asked?
Oh, yeah.
You know a bookie?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was a direct question to each of them. And
Wow.
Raymond was like, yeah, of course, man.
Puerto Rican?
Yes. Raymond was. And he was awesome. He would give me a betting sheet. He was that organized. It wasn't like, oh, let me write down your bets. He was like, here.
Hold on. He had a list of all the bets?
He had a printed betting sheet.
Laminized?
No, not. It was not laminated, but it was like
Yeah,
it was
that's
almost.
the word I'm looking for.
It was like almost like it was like the size of an index card.
Okay.
And it was all the NFL spreads.
Handwritten or typed?
Typed.
Huh.
Typed. And so it had the over-unders and the spread, and that's all you could bet
He only
on.
did NFL.
I think that may have been all I asked for. I never really bet on college. I bet you he did have that.
Could you do a basketball,
Oh,
baseball?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It was all the sports. Yeah, all the major food groups.
How did you all the major food groups? How did you know to ask?
It was instinct because I was a bookie in college. So
Yes.
there was that.
I don't know if you talked about it on here. Or I just knew that. But yes, you were
I
a
probably
bookie in
have it on
college.
it. Yeah, so I was like, people are, like, bets are being made in New York City. Like, there had to, this is in the late 90s, early 2000s, right? And
Amazing
so,
time in New York. The last truly great time of New York.
yeah, I would say late 90s was, a lot ended.
Until like 2006, 2007.
Yeah, a lot ended after, in that period.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I just instinctively was like, one of these guys is going to know. And more importantly, they're not going to at all be taken back if I ask. And none of the guys that didn't, I think what happened is I asked one guy and he's like, nah, I don't, man. Sorry. Actually said, sorry, I don't. And then the next guy was like, no, but Raymond does.
There you go.
And so I was like, oh, let me wait till Raymond's here. And whenever he was, I was like, hey, man, take some NFL bets. He's like, yeah, of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he pulled out the sheet as if he was waiting for me. It was amazing. Probably kept me in that building longer than,
Okay.
I was like, I got.
Would he not take you if you lived outside the building?
No, he would not.
I love that.
He would not.
That's a man of ethics.
I asked him, I'm like, can I get another sheet? And he's like, for
Another sheet.
well, because I was like, because I had a roommate and
London.
yeah,
Shout out.
and I was
You're
like,
probably not listening.
he wasn't a big bettor, but I was like, yeah, let me get one. And he's like, oh, well, for who? And because he's like, I don't take people that don't live in the building.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I love this. This is
That's-
what an amenity. What an amenity.
That should be on fucking Street Easy.
Yeah, it was a great amenity, and I, as a person who grew up in a small town, I loved it. I thought it was one of the coolest things I had going for me in my life at the
Everyone
time.
looks for that neighborhood appeal, and a part of that neighborhood
It's
is a
illegal,
bookie.
illegal gambling is
Sorry.
it's part of it, and yeah, I did that. That was my Sunday ritual for till I moved out of that building. I'd go downstairs, give him my bets. Before he's like, yeah, just come down before noon, and then at noon his guy would come.
Cut it off at noon.
Cut it off at noon. You definitely cut it off at noon.
Okay.
You couldn't come down. He was pretty strict about that rule.
Could you live bet? If you could predict action in the game, did you run downstairs and you were like,
I don't. Nah. There's no live betting then. That's a crazy thing now. I mean, and then I started doing the offshore stuff.
Okay.
But then that got dicey. That got hard. After a while, you couldn't even Western Union dollars to them. They just stopped it.
I had a buddy, I don't know what website he would use, but he was the bookie on this website for all my friends. And
oh, wow. Okay, this was like
an extended network.
This was called Caribbean Sports.
That's kind of on the nose.
Yeah, and it was when you were sending your Western Union, it was to Costa Rica.
Union.
Oh, yeah. You had to Western Union because you couldn't use a credit card.
And yeah, there's no Venmo or anything. This kind
no
of the only
Venmo,
thing
no
you could do.
PayPal. You could have used your bank account, but I'm like,
That's wild.
Yeah, I'm not fucking using my bank account.
Only Western Union, one thing, fake IDs from China.
So, yeah, I mean,
Sick.
it's Western Union was the crypto back in the day as far as black market stuff. And so you'd set up the account, and I remember when you would cash out, it would take weeks for you to get your money, though. Weeks. So that kind of sucked, but yeah, those days are over. FanDuel has taken over.
Wait, so when you would cash out, would you see like your balance on the website?
Oh yeah,
And then you hit cash out?
You had an account based on this number. It was like a probably 5-6 digit number. That's how you logged in, and it just said what your balance was, and that's it. Like I would put in a few $100 at the beginning of football,
Right.
and then if I didn't run it up, I just didn't like having to go to Western Union more than once.
I hear you. It's
So
convenience.
if I ran it down, I was like, all right, I'm fucking out. I'm just going to go to Raymond instead.
Well, until you moved out.
Yeah. When I moved out, I had to do the online because he probably would have still taken. He would have, but I wasn't going to go all the way to Muriel.
You can't break his rule too.
No, it's a out of respect thing to him.
Exactly.
And it was fun. It was definitely fun.
What other services could you render from a doorman?
I don't know. I mean, it depends who they are. You know, I think my other doorman was a younger dude.
Okay.
And if you wanted to get into like a shitty club, I bet you he could have helped you.
He could help you with that.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Like, it wouldn't be a great place, but he could help you cut the line at a mediocre. You'd go in and be like, yeah, this isn't great, but
Were they also like drug dealers? Could you get drugs through a
I
doorman?
don't think so. I mean, you know what? It's
would
possible.
imagine.
I think it's probably back in the day, maybe.
But it's
Because
so
it's-
obvious that would be the guy to go to. Like, would they do it?
I don't know. I don't think so because they're in the union. It's got
There's a doorman union?
Oh yeah,
Wild.
yeah.
I
I
had
mean,
no
there
idea.
was I don't know when it was. At least twice in my life of living in New York, which is a long stretch. There's twice been the threat of a doorman strike.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, then what happens?
Nothing.
Nothing. You just open your own door. Get your own package.
Yeah, basically. But in a large building, you'll have to come downstairs to get your shit, basically.
That was the worst part about living in a luxury, quote-unquote, luxury building. Especially during COVID. You order food, they're like, you got to come down here. It's like, why am I even doing this? This is chaos.
You had to go downstairs?
2 gold had to go downstairs.
I didn't have to go downstairs.
Yeah.
I didn't have to go downstairs, which was nice. But there was also a lot less people in the building, too, during COVID.
It's true.
My building felt like more than half empty. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, it's not like... I guess, if it's packages, and if you have guests a lot, they're useful.
You had to sign them in yourself?
During COVID?
No, during the doorman strike.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's fucking dumb.
I mean, it never happened, right? The 2 times they came to agreements, so it never happened. But there was threat of it.
Okay. You know there's a bodega union?
There is?
Yeah, I learned that a couple months ago.
Okay. That's an interesting one.
I think my dad would know. It's the same guy that also runs like the taxi union.
Oh, okay.
I was like, who the hell? This is just the most New York guy ever. He runs bodegas and taxis.
I guess so. That's pretty interesting.
What is he? Just a fucking rat? He's a pizza rat?
Yeah, I mean, is there a food truck union?
I would imagine there's a food truck union now.
Does it fall under Teamsters? There's a truck.
Well, it's a truck.
But don't do any deliveries.
They do no deliveries. They don't really drive the truck.
That's true.
They park it. I don't know if Teamsters are responsible for if you just park it all day.
I wonder if there is a food truck union.
There's got to be a food truck union. Well, now that there's...
Could you imagine if there was a comics union?
They tried that.
They tried that?
In the early, mid-2000s, yeah. The Lucas brothers, those two twin,
They tried
the black guys.
unionize comics?
They tried to unionize comics. This is back when, like, Pete Holmes and John Mulaney and, like, that era, when they were, like, working comics.
I mean, but these guys don't even have enough money to pay dues.
So that's what they found out.
Yeah, I mean, who's funding this?
Well, it wasn't even about money. No one would show up to the scheduled meetings.
They had to do spots.
Well, they would do them during the day.
Oh, my God.
And no one showed up.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't know, like, what influence they would have.
Well, at the time, this is back when, if I remember correctly, like, spot pay was $15 or something every day without, like, a change in weekends.
Okay.
So they were trying to fight for a bump on weekend pay. That's why this kind of union thing started. And then I think it was the seller who said, if we just pay you $25, it's fucking stupid. We'll pay you $10 extra. They're like, all right. And it hasn't changed since.
Wow, what a deal they cut for themselves. The NFLPA should be taking notes.
For real. Yeah. Or the comics need like a TV deal.
Oh, my God. That's like that Seinfeld episode with Kramer when he burns himself with the coffee.
With the coffee and he sues them?
Yeah, he sues them. They're ready to give him like a lot of money, and they first start with, you could have lifetime of free coffee, and he's like, I'll take it, before even getting to the financial part. That doesn't surprise me. I don't think comics are probably by nature very good negotiators.
They're
at least the ones that
negotiators.
I have been around.
They're terrible at business in general.
Yeah, most of them terrible at kind of everything, but
Yeah, but some even at comedy.
yes,
They still found a way to be successful.
Oh man, unionizing comics. That's a crazy one. I'm sure there's other. I mean, like the porn industry must have a union.
I would imagine they have a... Yeah, but who are they?
Or are they part of SAG?
I don't think they're a part of SAG.
They're not.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't know. There's certain unions I don't understand. The writers' union I don't understand. Because you have no leverage now.
Well, I think it's probably more for like residuals, right? Because it's...
Well, that doesn't even exist.
It's creative property.
There's no residuals anymore.
I don't know.
There's no reruns.
Well,
Except for like Seinfeld.
but there's no reruns. But if you have something and it's getting downloaded and watched a lot on Netflix, there would be residuals, right?
No, that's the whole thing.
Well, I think that's what they wanted, right?
Right.
If you wrote Squid Games and it just keeps being watched for years and years and years,
You should get residuals.
like Succession, somebody hasn't watched it and 4 years from now binge watches it. The assumption is they're getting something for writing that, and I think that was the whole
they're
thing.
not.
Yeah.
Which I say good.
I think that's
You
why
did it.
they want to be unionized, is for collective bargaining.
I don't know. I'll fucking write something. Most of these shows suck.
I would say most are bad. I mean, I keep trying to watch shit, and then you get through one full episode, and then it's not good, and it just is playing in the background. I was watching this one on this family that's a boating family or something in North Carolina, and then they become
Outer Banks?
and then they become drug runners or something.
I think it's Outer Banks.
It might be. It's
Sydney Sweeney in it?
I don't know who the hell's in
You
it.
don't know who Sydney Sweeney is?
No, I know who she is,
Okay.
but I don't know if she's in it.
I don't even know if she's in it. I just think she's in it. Call us in.
I don't think she's in it.
Is it a bunch of young teens?
No. No, not at all.
Oh, okay.
It's terrible. So
All right.
It's kind of like unwatchable. I was like,
Not
this is-
Ozark.
It's not Ozark. No.
Yeah, right.
But it's bad. I was like, and that's one of many things that's on. I mean, people love Yellowstone. That fucking show sucks.
Dude, and now there's like 70 spin-offs of it.
Yeah,
And they just go by year.
It's like I gave that shit a shot. It's insanely bad.
Well, it's like, I never watched it. I've probably seen like 2 scenes. I think people like to fantasize that they're this, like, rugged.
Yeah, like, so I didn't realize that it was so soap opera like.
Oh, yeah.
I went in thinking it was going to be a lot different. I mean, and the other part was they had a real estate development aspect to it that
Yes.
plays a big part.
Big part.
And it couldn't be more bullshit. So it's like, I have to divorce myself from reality to watch it because I was like, this is insane.
You're not going out to cattle farms and
No, nobody fucking does this for real estate. Nobody.
You're like, I'm going to build a
And
high
nobody
rise.
gets killed by the gangster locals for real estate development. That shit does not fucking happen.
With that attitude. You're not in the right deals.
And then, like, there's, like, a kid in there. He's Native American. And the amount of trauma he's gone through in, like, a very short period, I was like, are we just this guy is going to be a fucking psychopath, and it's nuts. I was like, it's just nuts. Like, at one point, he almost drowns, and then he gets kidnapped, and then
How's he drown?
He's with his grandfather, and he just slips into the fucking river.
I feel like Native Americans are always with their grandparents.
Yeah, and then the grandpa saves him, who's Kevin Costner. And
Wait, Kevin Costner's a Native American?
no, but he's got a half Native American grandson. This is a big part of the fucking story. He saves him, and the same grandson gets kidnapped by whatever cowboy gang, gets his head shaved, has been, a hostage for days.
Isn't this like modern time, relatively
Yes,
modern times?
yeah, no, it's today. It's fucking today.
They're doing
time.
cowboys and Indians still?
Yes. And so he gets kidnapped. They go retrieve him. And then a few years later, he's in a car with his mom who's pregnant. Car accident. Pregnancy. She's fucking all bloodied. Pregnancy. The fetus is dead. This kid somehow survives it.
How old is this kid?
He's like 12 at this
This
point.
is way too much.
Yeah, I was
Shouldn't he
like,
be in school?
it's nuts. I mean, and this is just one character this shit happened to. And so it just gets more and more insane. And I was like, I can't watch this. I can't.
Wait,
But-
where's Kevin Costner's kid in this whole thing? Is that the daughter, the mom with that was pregnant?
His son is married to the woman.
So where's the son? Where's that guy?
I don't know. That guy is constantly in gunfire.
In Montana?
Yeah, exactly.
What the hell's going on out there?
Apparently, everybody wants land in Montana, and they're willing to kill for it.
The capital's Helena.
It is a wildly popular show.
Well, and then they got
Which I'm just,
1803 or something.
yeah, I think they
That
have
has like Helen Mirren in it.
I think one has Harrison Ford,
One is Harrison Ford.
and then one has another Sam Elliott. I think that guy.
Oh yeah, Sam. I can't do Sam Elliott.
Yeah,
Banquet beer.
I think he's in it.
You know he's from like California. You think he's like the most Texas guy ever? He's from California.
But there's
somewhere weird.
There's some like kind of ranch type areas of
he's
California.
from like San Fran or something. Call us in.
Oh.
He's from an area where you're like, that's where Sam Elliott's from, like San Jose.
Oh, I wouldn't have guessed that. I thought maybe one of these, kind of rural areas of
Right.
California, which there's a
San
lot.
Bernardino.
It's very hot there.
I've heard. I've never been to California.
You haven't been to California?
Never been.
It is. I like California. It's cool. I get the appeal. It's very
Seems all right.
different. It's very different. It's. I can see why people went and settled over there, and we're like, this is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And let's just live here because it's nice. The earth moves every once in a while, but besides
Whatever,
that,
we'll get over that.
Yeah, we like it here. I get it.
San Francisco was like 68 degrees all July. That's sick.
Oh, it's
perfect.
They don't have humidity there. It doesn't exist.
Why am I not there?
It does not exist.
I gotta
in
get
that
there
city.
then.
That city does not have humidity, and then LA just every day is a perfect fucking day. And if you like, San Diego was, it's a great temperature all the time too. I mean, so they
burritos.
Oh man, dude, the breakfast burritos are amazing.
I believe that.
Amazing, and yeah, you could really just eat burritos every day.
I do that here.
They're amazing. Here, no, I couldn't do the burrito every day. Here.
You could do a burrito every day. I could do a burrito. I've
gone long stretches with. I've had long burrito streaks, but not for multiple meals. I've had like a long burrito dinner streak, for sure. But I don't
like
think
a real burrito. Like you sit down, they got there's rice on the side.
I would say a little of both, but I mean, I'm talking. I used to get shitty Mexican food in Murray Hill when I lived
Where would you
there.
get a burrito before Chipotle? Where were people getting burritos?
Oh, I would just go to the local neighborhood guy.
Like a bodega?
No, it'd be like the local Mexican joint, right? Like
a sit-down place.
Yeah, like
that would put chips and salsa on the table.
Like Baby Bo's, right?
I don't know what that is.
That one's in. That's been in Murray Hill forever.
Okay.
I used to freaking go there and get a chimichanga sometimes.
Chimichangas.
Yeah.
That's a big 90s, 80s thing, was a chimichanga.
Chimichanga.
That's a deep fried burrito. Am I correct with that?
Yeah, it's pretty great.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's like, it's kind of like the beef patty burrito. It's great.
You already made the sale. Stop selling.
It's great. It's pretty great. So yeah, it'd be.
When did fajitas get popular?
I think I gotta say, I think it was McDonald's that made it popular.
They made fajitas popular?
They made chicken fajitas in the 80s.
McDonald's made fajitas.
You could get chicken fajitas at McDonald's wrapped up, right? They were wrapped up, and yeah, you could get them.
But they weren't sizzling on the plate.
No.
Did Chili's make that popular?
Oh, on the plate?
On the plate, like a sizzling fajita.
I don't know, but I think I'm gonna. If I had to guess, it would be post McDonald's offering chicken fajitas. That was the first time I ever heard of a chicken fajita when I was a kid. I was like, wow, what's this chicken? I used to get them all the time.
You're like, what the fuck's going on here?
Yeah.
They just invent something?
Yeah, I was like, McDonald's?
Is this a culture?
Chicken fajita? Oh,
they did it again.
They did it. I mean, it's McDonald's, man.
I feel like growing up, you don't see fajitas around that much anymore.
No.
But in the 90s, early 2000s, fajitas were everywhere.
Fajitas, and I'll say another one, Brazilian barbecue was a big thing.
See, I love a Brazilian barbecue, a Brazilian steakhouse.
Those were popping up everywhere.
A fogo de chao.
They were just popping up everywhere in the city, and then that was like
it fell off.
It fell off. It definitely fell off.
Are Brazilian steakhouses and Brazilian barbecue, are they the same thing?
I don't think they are.
'Cause I remember Brazilian barbecue being around for about a year.
Yeah, I mean the Brazilian barbecue. I think the whole gimmicky part was they're coming to your table and they're cutting the meat and all that.
Unbelievable, you flip.
Yeah, there was like 3, 4, 5 years I remember. That was a big thing. Same with the Japanese barbecue place.
I was gonna say hibachi.
Yeah, like where you would do it yourself.
Oh, you would do it yourself.
Oh yeah. That was a big thing. Same with Korean barbecue. You would do it yourself.
I've done the Korean barbecue, but because my buddy's Korean.
Japanese, same.
Yeah.
That was an early 2000s thing too.
There was something about the early mid 2000s where people loved food being in front of them, being prepared.
Yeah,
hibachi.
Well, that's when there was a big explosion of the chef's kitchen, where you were sitting there in front of the kitchen and eating.
Right. This is Hell's Kitchen, Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah.
You watched your food be prepared.
Which before, I think the only place that did that was like a Benihana's.
Oh, he was the most innovative person in the world. Do it in front of you?
Have you been to a Benihana's recently?
Recently, no.
I went
Why'd you go recently?
4 or 5 years ago. It was right before COVID, I remember. I went, oh my God. The amount of just rice that they're putting out.
It's an insane amount of rice.
Yeah, like in the rounds of food. I was like, nobody can consume this much.
They know what they're doing. They're filling you up.
Yeah, it must be a 5,000 calorie if you could actually consume it.
Sometimes at work they will do Benihana, like it'll be on the menu when you get there as like
Really?
a lunch option. So I got it. I was like, I'll do the steak stir fry, and I got down. I thought they were gonna have a bunch of tables set up.
No.
I thought I was gonna sit down. I was gonna get a shrimp in my mouth. No, they just fucking delivered it. It's like, what the hell's going on here?
Yeah, that's not as fun. The
No.
Benihana thing is just sitting there.
I thought I was gonna get a Japanese guy in my
You feel
office.
like you're on a cruise ship when you're at Benihana.
I'm gonna do my first cruise next year. I'm
Oh
very
my
excited.
God, you're going on a cruise?
I'm going. That's my. I feel like I gotta do this. This is the patronage. The what's it called? What were they called? Pilgrims.
Oh, pilgrim.
Pilgrimage. I must go on a yacht. On a cruise ship
Where?
to Alaska.
Oh, well, that's a different type of cruise.
I did a day cruise once to the Bahamas with my grandparents so they could gamble and then
Come
drink
back.
at the Bahamas
Yeah.
and then come back and gamble on the way back. I did that once. That's the trashiest thing I've ever done.
Yeah, that is. But like Alaskan cruise is actually, that's a pretty upscale thing, man.
Is it going to be upscale?
I think it's going to be pretty nice, dude. Like, I think that's
All right.
actually going to be really nice. I have only heard good things about Alaskan cruises.
Well, I mean, what's not to like? It's cold, no humidity.
No.
They got crabs. You could do a dog sled.
When are you going? And where do you leave
Next
from?
August, Seattle.
Oh, so you're flying to Seattle, getting on the cruise ship. How many days?
Mom, tell me. I'm going with my parents, and I found out my sister's in-laws.
Okay.
So it's going to be a big fan. I'm going to be the outlier.
Got it.
You're like, what's up? I'm getting the drink package. I don't know if everyone else is going to get a drink package. I'm going to get a drink package.
If they have a comedy show, are you going to go?
No. I'll tell you that much.
Will the rest of the family go?
No, I think they're comedied out.
They're not going to
good.
go. Okay.
What am I going to get on? It's going to be fucking Neil Rubenstein. I'm going to be like, what's up? He's like, I don't know. What's up? I'm like, I don't know.
So you won't go to the comedy show. Have you, I'm curious, have you looked into what is offered on this cruise ship?
No.
So you don't know. You're going in completely blind.
My mom said it's booked.
It's booked. You're going.
We booked it like a year ago. So it was 2 years in advance.
Whose idea was it? I'm curious. Your parents were just like, want to go to Alaska?
My mom, this is like one of my mom's dreams is to take a cruise to Alaska.
My parents did it.
What
They loved
think?
it.
They're going to Glacier? I heard you can go on a glacier.
I mean, I don't know the details exactly what they did other than they liked it enough that they had booked like the train that goes like all the way up there or whatever. They were going to do that.
The Polar Express.
I guess, yeah. It was like, it's like a,
I know what you mean.
Yeah, you get a...
The dining card.
Yeah, so they liked the trip so much they were going to do it on land.
Huh. All right. Are they cruise people?
No. Not at all. I would say 0%.
So they
cruise.
liked Alaska so much they decided, let's find a mode of transportation that's going to take even longer to get
Yes. Yes.
there. Okay. I mean, that's...
Because they were like, you want to go? I was like, no.
On a train, no, that's
I'm
insane.
not going. I can't mentally do that.
You got to imagine flying to Seattle to then take a train to Alaska. And take it back, I'd assume.
Yeah. You got to
No,
take
it's
it
too
back.
much.
Oh, I don't know if you guys, maybe they fly back. I don't know.
You'd have to
I don't know. Well, they
back.
didn't get to go because COVID hit. And get this, it was a fight to try to get refunded.
I don't... That's the least shocking thing ever.
Yeah, and they just didn't get refunded. They got credit for it. And they're like, well, we're not going on this trip now.
Yeah.
We were going because our granddaughter had time before college, and now she doesn't. And we don't want to go. We want our money back. And they did not get it back.
I guess if they want to sit on a train for a week and a half now, they have the option.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't do
What's it, Amtrak?
I don't think so. I don't think Amtrak, like, maybe. I don't know. I don't even know what other train.
Amtrak can get you to fucking Rome, New York, so I assume they could get you to
Juneau,
Alaska.
I mean, I don't even know what other train lines even exist besides Amtrak.
I don't think the Long Island Railroad. That doesn't take you to Alaska.
No.
It'll take you to Huntington Station so you could get shot, but it doesn't take you to Anchorage.
Amtrak is probably, I don't know. It's probably their, like, nice Amtrak. I don't fucking know. But,
all right.
Cruise.
All right, let's continue this on the Patreon. We're going to move over to the Patreon. Meet us over there. Here we go.
Do it.